This episode of the Chibi Project is sponsored by Weekend Anime. Hi, I'm Patrick D.
I'm Jacka.
And welcome to the Chibi Project, episode 4. For this episode, we decided to skip ahead towards one of the end experiments. And in this one, we built a potato cannon.
A real one.
We've nicknamed it the Masher. And I don't know if we can fit this all in the frame. It's huge. Here.
Thanks.
So, for anyone who doesn't know what a potato cannon is, it's essentially a PVC pipe that we've assembled together. If you hold up the end here, yeah. What we do, open this. Okay, we open that end and spray in hairspray and close it up tight.
What's this purple stuff?
The purple stuff is actually kind of like glue for PVC pipes.
Okay.
So after we spray in the hairspray, we seal it up tight and stand back with the igniter and set it off. And
the potatoes going here.
the hairspray ignites, shoots the potato out the business end, and it goes 200 to 300 yards.
Oh,
He goes nuts. It's not really Super Saiyan. It's more like he
And yeah,
Alright.
but don't try this at home.
don't. Potatoes are precious.
Yeah, I'm not taking responsibility for any moron. We've got experience. Keeps us safe.
So,
Yeah. So we use the masher. Here, I'll let you.
thanks.
And there's some. I think that's dried hairspray that fell out.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. It's been stored in the garage for almost a year now.
Garage.
Yeah. And garage.
Hi. Anyway,
Yeah, so what we did was took Sailor Venus doll, and after launching a few potatoes, launched Venus out of this.
yep.
And so let's go to the videotape. So this is the potato cannon.
Oh,
We just shot a potato. And you can't really see where it lands, so I sped it up because watching us walk is boring, but
This needs some music.
it could be arranged.
Plug in some music, yeah.
And so there's where it landed.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
It's, I don't know, at least 100 yards. And yeah, we've got the protective
You guys are
headgear.
tall.
Yeah. So this is Sailor Venus.
No, that's Pat.
Yes. Holding a Sailor Venus.
Potato cannon.
So I put her in the business end of the cannon.
Potato.
She wasn't put in a potato. She was just put in right in the end of the gun.
I don't know. This is
That's
Pat's
John.
roommate, housemate, whatever.
And so he's spraying. We got the hairspray. It was the most flammable we could find. It had the biggest warning. So we figured that was the best. And he sealed up the end,
See
but
if you
then
can hit one of those birds.
Sailor Venus fell out.
You think I can throw this football into those mountains? Jesus.
She went flying. Not quite as far though. She's not as aerodynamic
It
as
looked
a
as though there were a
potato.
couple pieces.
We might have had a potato in there.
Uh-huh.
She wasn't stuck in the potato though.
Okay. But she was with a potato companion.
Yeah, that's right. She did have. Yeah, there's potato up the bum bum.
Oh!
Yeah, so.
There's nothing worse than potato bum.
And
Do you ever have deja vu?
deja vu.
Deja vu?
And so then
I'm gonna do some
We-
target practice here.
this is something you put over the bushes in the winter. I don't know how it works, but
It,
now we had a target.
oh, Jesus, nice shot.
First shot. That wasn't edited to make it look like
And now it's
we were lucky,
slow-mo.
but
Douche.
Totally knocked off.
It's a good spin on it, too.
We missed, but she fell. This never gets old. I think this is the last one.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, there's a replay here. It blew her head off. You can see the head go one way and the body go the other way. Direct hit on the neck. It's perfect. And so there she is. And so that's the potato cannon.
Alright, so that's the video of the experiment. We're actually going to pause for a second for a commercial break.
You read, you watch, you love!
I found Pocky and rubbing it, and you will do tomorrow!
Magic, it's the gathering. Games of video, very fun! Plushies everywhere! Awesome!
I don't get it.
Welcome back. On this episode, we've decided to review Apples to Apples. It's a game from Out of the Box. I think that's the company name. Yeah.
You have to take it out of the box to play it.
Yeah. And they come in both the Party Box and the Apple Crate Edition, which I have at home, but we don't have here. And in this game, do you want to explain? Or?
I only really vaguely understand it, but essentially, you play it with a bunch of friends, and hilarity ensues.
Yeah, what happens is everybody gets
Cards.
7 cards, and they each have a proper noun on them, or some sort of noun.
For instance, paying taxes, which is not a noun,
Well,
but New Orleans, which is, or atomic bombs. You get that. And these are red cards.
Alfred Hitchcock,
Yeah.
A Bad Haircut, My First Kiss.
So you've got that hand of red cards full of random stuff like that. And then there's a green card, which you need to pick a red card to apply to. And
Just has an adjective on it.
Right, like, shocking.
Shocking. Clumsy.
Right. So say you had shocking. You could put lightning. That's a pretty good one. Or you can go for a more creative stance, like shocking. New Orleans. Political!
Yeah. And it's up to whoever played the adjective to decide which is the best one.
Indeed.
And whoever played that, whoever played the card that's decided to be the best one by the judge
It's the points.
gets the point. And
Well, it seems to me there's 2 ways to play this.
then there's what we call Mookie's rules.
Yeah. You may not, you might know Mookie, you might not. You're on the internet, so you've probably heard of him.
If you haven't, go to Dominic Deegan, and he's got a comic that's great.
It's a great comic.
Yep.
Updated daily, which blows my mind. I don't know how he does it. Anyway, there's the by the box rules, which we just kind of described. And then there's Mookie's rules, which is an altogether different playing experience.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell them about that, Pat?
The way Mookie's rules work is, in the normal game, everybody puts down their cards, and they're mixed up so nobody knows who played what. In Mookie's rules, people play a card one at a time, and they'll explain why they played the card. So let's say I had Alfred Hitchcock. I could tell this little story saying I was watching Psycho, and there was that scene, yada yada yada, and I could explain, telling this little story about leading up to why I thought Alfred Hitchcock is shocking.
So it becomes a longer game.
Much longer.
And some of the stories can get pretty out there. It becomes really a creative juncture into how much you can bolt.
Yeah, and yeah, some of the stories are pretty funny, which is what I think makes it worth it. And I prefer playing that version of the game over the normal version.
If you're drunk.
That helps too.
So what would you give Apples to Apples, Pat, on a rating from 1 to 10?
Apples to Apples, I think, is a wonderful game, and I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Out of 7.
7.
Yeah.
So on the positive side, Apples to Apples, it's a fun game. You can play it with a lot of your friends, and you can vary the rules and make it even more interesting.
On the negative side, I really don't have the stamina to play the length of the game of Mookie's rules. And ordinarily it's fun, but after a couple rounds, if you don't have the right cards, you just like... And I've only ever played with my family, and you can only get so risque with it.
That's true too.
Time for the email. Here it is.
This one comes to us from All About the Burning Gundam.
Dot.
Subject, you destroyed all my hopes.
I'm trying not to fall in pointless flaming, but it was a very stupid test. I hope you know that the Burning Gundam's real name is God Gundam. Maybe you should have prayed to the figure to see if it would redeem your poor souls after what you did to it. But I believe that would be worshipping Volcano.
Yeah. Well, we know the Japanese name of the mech is God Gundam.
We actually mentioned that.
Yeah, but so what? What we're gonna do? Press it to death between pages of a Bible? The name Burning Gundam has so much more potential.
Yeah.
But if
Suppose we
you,
could try to launch it to heaven.
there's not much left of it now.
True that. Not enough to fly.
And
But thanks for the email.
yeah, thank you. All
Feel
about
free
the
to
Burning
send,
Gundam.
Send more. Send about anything. You will reply, and I will probably laugh.
Yeah, you can email us at podcast@chibiproject.com.
Indeed.
And while you're on chibiproject.com, maybe you'll want to pick up one of our t-shirts.
T-shirts? Are you a con whore? You don't have to be afraid. There are others like you, and they want to meet other con whores too. Maybe it's time you became proud. Brought to us by animecons.com. We're friends. Good friends.
Yeah, mention that. And while you're on Chibi Project store, you can also pick up a Chibi Project t-shirt.
Hey.
Official licensed Chibi Project t-shirts.
Yeah, because we made them.
Yeah. And small, medium, large, and extra large.
All right.
It's done.
Speaking of friends,
Just get this whole part right here.
I have,
Just
yeah.
eat it.
There's a webcomic, another comic, Seraphic Blue. Even if you don't read the comic, say you want a nice blue shirt that says Seraphic.
But that's not all.
The best part, look at these wings. Don't you want to have wings?
Seriously, Steve.
Maybe if you're nice to God Gundam, he'll give you wings.
You can find those in the store. And we'd like to thank Weekend Anime.
We can have.
Weekend
Bumper
Anime
stickers.
for sponsoring this episode.
That's where we are right now.
Yes, allowing us to shoot in the store.
See all the rentals behind us,
Yeah.
and here are the anime fans.
They're playing World of Warcraft and...
I think there's a Naruto game going on here. People drawing. This is a cool place. It's in Westbrook, Maine. If you're around here. Weekend Anime. I don't get it. No? That's their
Oh, that's
slogan.
what it says.
It involves hitting people.
And there's other t-shirts here and cosplay and
Yeah,
all sorts
it's
of
a cool
neat
place.
stuff.
It's a cool place.
Anime. So, thank you for watching this episode of the Chibi Project. I'm
If you tune
Patrick.
in next time, he's still
I'm still Patrick.
I'm Jacka.
She's still Jekka. And email us at Chibi Project. No, email us at podcast@chibiproject.com. And
Potato cannon.
she likes potato cannon.
I was really excited.
Apples are good for your health. I already explained my cons. I don't have any more cons. It's a 7. It's good enough.